Good evening, my name is the Ferret. I'm on Scar Dust Bowl EU3 with AlarmKrieg.
Hello.
Okay, standard rules apply. If you don't understand our voices, please go to the main menu, go to the mute icon, which is an E with an X through it, and it should bring up a list of people in the server, including us. And if you click on them and press mute, that will shut us up real quick. Anyway, man, what do you think about Dust Bowl?
I don't know. I like Dust Bowl to like mess around on, but to me, it's not the best of maps, especially not like an attack defense map. It's only okay.
Yeah, I think it's one of the few maps, and we've discussed it before, it does need a bit of an update, because I feel it's not kept up with some of the weapons, and it's a little bit cramped.
Yeah, especially on like a last point as well, or the sort of last section that we just saw there. Like, an attacking team having like 15 minutes to attack the last point is a little bit extreme, I think.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of maps have kept that time. Anyway, doors open, let's see what this blue team does. Oh, sorry to say, we can't hear you on voice chat because of the way our setting up voice communications work, so we can't hear you, Fred Link, yet. Now, in any case, Blue are already capping that? Seriously, how are they doing this? Okay, JF Moore there, making a good attempt there. I do love it when a team gets in behind, use that back door entrance.
Yeah, that is one thing that can be said about this, is that there's lots of good nooks and crannies to go around.
Yeah, Blue team's already capped that. I mean, that is looking very good already. How fast is advancing? Oh wait, there it goes. It's a sniper! The bravest sniper ever. I mean, seriously, how many snipers do you see going for the point that early in the game?
That actually might be the first time I've seen a sniper do that.
Oh, come on! Come on! Oh,
managed it.
That was amazing! Sniper wins game by capping the point with a pan. That's awesome. Okay, round 2. I think Blue may have some real opportunity here. You know, Master Ninja Sniper Pan Man.
Yeah, he was really showing us what the power of an unusual can really do to a player.
Yep. Some say he's rumoured to have a higher crit rate. But let's look at team, see what's going on. Well, Blue team. Well, to be fair, I think they've got a very balanced team style, actually, and I think they might have just powered it through sheer skill. What do you think of Red Team, man?
I don't know, there's nothing really intrinsically wrong with Red Team. It's a nice sort of balance of players, but perhaps they need slightly more in the way of sort of damage output classes. It's a little bit low on the ground in terms of that, I think.
Yeah, maybe a little, but to be fair, I don't know, it's balanced. I respect balanced teams. Okay, there goes the Ruber. That's doing nicely, although, you know, Rager, I think he's been quick fix stumped, which you know what I said about quick fix, they're useless in these style of games. You need to take on those hard points and they just won't do the job.
Yeah, especially with a heavy as well, it's sort of it's kind of a moot point really. They've got enough health and they're not moving any faster.
Nah, and it's like the quick fix that makes you move faster to the applied target. Heavy? Really? Seriously? I mean, I can understand if you're going to do a scout on this map. You're like, okay, what are you up to? You're trying to move fast with the scout. This is going to be fun. Oh, and recently one of the updates they did about a couple of months ago, they now go with the demo night charge. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, actually, I think it actually benefits more from like a soldier or a demo man who can like actually knows how to jump, because that can really get you up to the front field wicked fast.
Yeah, anyway, I'm telling you, speaking of wicked fast, look at this blue team. They're already moving up nicely. Red team is dying pretty hard. Okay, nice one there from the net there. Just takes out that heavy. I think Blue bought a replacement heavy, which is a good policy. We should back up our fat man with an even fatter man. I think we have a little bit of graphical glitch here. I mean, Wendy here, it looks like he's in blue team, but I think he's in red. Well, that was stoically defended there, but again, blue team just moved through that. Okay, round 3 of the rollover train. Again, I mean, I'm not sure what you're going to say about this. I think this may come down to a sheer skill deficiency.
Yeah, I think it is pretty much skill. And also notice last round there were no red NGs at all.
Yeah, I think the problem is that, you know, I didn't see any in the start. I think they made 1 or 2, but the Sentry got taken down. They just didn't have time to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really have anything sort of way of support or anything. It was basically just those 3 or 4 people protecting the point, but, you know, when you've got a wave of 2 heavies with a medic each and then, you know, scouts to back them up, there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, one of the faults of the auto balance is it just looks at the amount of kills or points the player has and will associate with his skill. It doesn't do like a points over time system, which then you could tell seriously who has the skill and who doesn't.
Unless you were looking at Pyro, in which case, not necessarily so much.
Yeah, there's always a bit of derp in these games, but that wouldn't be TF2 without it. Anyway, though, I think, you know, blue team get... Did they seriously just plonk out a sentry there? Okay, blue team is on the move. Okay, well, I think red team going down. What do you think that needs to do, man?
Well, I think it basically comes down to what you said. It is just a deficiency of skill. Blue have got a way better sort of balance of players, and plus they're just all keeping together. They're moving up really, really nicely.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, always keep your team bunched up in a big group. You know, just mob mentality.
And now with, I mean, you know, basically 25 minutes to defend, I don't know, it's looking very, very favourable for blue.
Jesus, 25 minutes. I think that's just pretty much an entire budget of time there. I really hope we don't go to 25 minutes just for one match. That's going to be horrible to edit. But in any case, though, I think one thing red engineers need to be doing is getting set up as quickly as possible in the right location. I mean, if they go too much far forward, doesn't build up quickly enough, everything dies. Build too far back, and it's irrelevant. Oh, but look at this team. I mean, yeah, no, the blue team are already going through the red placements.
Yeah, that's some really nice use of the attacking KRITZKRIEG as well.
Oh, didn't see that. You were saying, sorry?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an advocate for KRITZKRIEG at any time, and yeah, that was some nice work there. Especially with the deficiency of NGs that we've got at the moment for red.
A Dearth of NGs. The latest novel by George R.R. Martin. Oh, look at it. It's Waterloo again. Can he do it? Oh, Hero Sniper tries his best. Honourable mention. Okay, now the teams have switched around. Now let's see what the blue team does when they can defend. Now, I am of the sneaky opinion here that red team have all the skill. How do you think it's going to turn out, man?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. They seem to actually know what they're doing, and I don't know, they just have a really good awareness of where every other member of their team is. They're really working nicely together as a pack.
Yeah, you said that word awareness. I mean, in my opinion, that's one of the most important things to have in this game. A lot of people just aren't aware of what's going on, and you know, a guy that's kind of clued in really can make the difference.
Especially with the sort of pairings of the medics and the sort of demos and heavies that we've seen so far, you know, if you've got 2 people that know how the other one is playing, it makes such a difference.
Oh, it's so magical when it happens. Especially when you get a good heavy and good medic. It's like, yep, I'm going to move in, I'm going to kill this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, kill more guys.
So in effect, really, it doesn't actually come down to skill. It's more a sort of fact of confidence, really. People are just, they're sure of what they're doing.
Could it be that actually to win this game requires teamwork?
Yeah,
no.
I mean, it's not like it's in the name or anything.
Yeah, some people don't think that, you know, I think it's some sort of myth, or, you know, it's tad overrated. Oh, look at blue team, though. I think they're learning. Okay, this is good. I like when a team, you know, starts to, you know, do things and starts learning. This is good. Okay, got first point. Can they grab second? Okay, not Samuel there. got a little bit clobbered. Yeah, I think red might have something in the back. Might have something going on here.
Yeah, I think that point might have actually been down to there was a rager and a medic there. They were both sort of caught unawares. They were down in the sort of middle ditch there, not really paying any attention to the point when they should have really been up there defending.
Yeah, that's the thing. As you said, awareness. You know, what are you doing in this game? You're defending this point. If you start deviating from that too much, yeah, no, you're doing it wrong. Now, from the looks of it, I think Red have managed to reform that defence. It's looking good. I mean, they lost the first one in quick style. But to be fair, it's a really hard map to defend that first point.
Yeah, I mean, you rarely see, like, this point, you rarely see this part of the map ever actually be defended. And, yeah, like you said, the first point, that's almost nigh on impossible. It usually comes down to the second or third part of the map, really.
If I'm correct, there's like an achievement, isn't there? If you can hold the first point of Dust Bowl, have an achievement.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain there is, yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I'm almost certain there is an achievement for it.
Now, I'm watching Ogre Mogra here. Clobber's, okay, got counter-clobbered. But, you know, now that was the case where Heavy went out, he was pretty confident, he had a medic on him, and the team just didn't follow up after him, and that's, you know, a real shame. There goes Dinozo. Okay, that blooper's looking good. Okay, that was really good. Blue teams all coming at the same time. And that's how it's done.